Alrighty, what's up guys? Today is August 14th. It's the day before the bow hunt here in Utah. I just got finished putting everything together. I got my pack set up. I got all my bow stuff tuned in and everything. We've been shooting a lot this summer, so we're shooting straight. Me and a buddy are gonna head out tomorrow. Heading out with Tyler from PSC Outdoors. They run a pretty good channel over there, so definitely go check them out. But me and him got 3 or 4 real nice shooter bucks picked out. We think we know where they're gonna be tomorrow. 2 of them got bumped about a week ago by a camp of firefighters. We had a pretty major fire run through the area, but we think we know where they are, and we're gonna make our best play at them tomorrow and Sunday into next week. Work for us starts again on Wednesday. We're working at schools, so we've got a lot of time, and we've got our dedicated tags, so we've got 3 seasons to put it together. I got one real nice buck that I'm definitely got dibs on. I've been hunting him for 4 years now, so I got first call at him. But other than that, Tyler's up first, and we're gonna get 2 really nice bucks this year, and I'm gonna document every bit of the journey for you guys, and I hope you stick along. We'll see you tomorrow morning, locked and loaded. We just got up to our classic knob for opening day. We've laid eyes on a couple bucks so far, and we saw the #1 target buck earlier this morning. We're hoping that we can pick him up in this cedar stuff. It's real low. Something special might go down today. Well guys, we clashed for about an hour and a half this morning, and we turned up a couple bucks. We decided to come down to where we saw the target buck this morning, and we're just kinda tracking, trying to find his tracks and still hunt through the stuff we think. There's been a ton of deer sign all over in here, so we're pretty hopeful. I just came full draw on a buck that I thought might have been him, but it was just a 2-point. I had him full draw 50 yards. So hopefully we get into him here soon, but I got a good feeling about this. I just shot right over that deer. Shit. I just had one of my target bucks bedded here in front of me. I got him to 43 yards, and when I drew back, I don't know if he caught movement or noise, because the angle I was drawing, it was kind of loud, but he stood up and he just had me absolutely pegged. He started to walk, and I knew that was going to be my chance at him right there. So right when he started to walk, I let go, and he ducked right under it. Not even close to hitting him. I'm walking over to where he was bedded to try and find my arrow and hope it's not exploded, but that's frustrating. I came right over the top of this ridge, and he was just there. I had no idea. The wind and everything was perfect. It was just a mistake on my part, nothing else to it. But live and learn, I guess. This is the trail he's been using, I'm assuming. But He was bedded up right at the base of this tree. He was bedded right there. And he stood up and started walking, and I just shot right over him. I seriously can't believe that. Well, guys, it's about 2 o'clock now. We've been hiking hard all day. A little bit earlier today, I probably passed on a buck that I shouldn't have. I bumped him about 20 yards away, just a really nice 4-point, but hopefully we can get back on him. We moved areas trying to find a different buck now, and it is just so hot. We're getting up under these trees and just kind of taking a break, but we're gonna move down this and a little bit more that way. There's a good buck I've been seeing over there, and hopefully we can run into him. He's just a tall and narrow 4-point, but we'll take anything we can get right now. We gotta get Tyler on a buck. I missed that one earlier and then passed that one trying to get him on it, but I have a feeling it's gonna happen real soon. We've been putting in the work today, so fingers crossed. Go up that way. Yeah, just follow this trail. Definitely. Exact knob we wanted to be on. It's still about 200 yards that way, but that other knob you can't see all of this stuff, so we're gonna try and get as much glassing done here as possible. We're kind of tucked into these trees. Tyler's a little bit farther down that way, but we're gonna glass all these fingers and all these theaters. There's a really nice 4-point or a 3x4, something like that I've seen a couple times in here, and I'll try and dig up a photo of him to put right here, but it's definitely a buck me and Tyler would both be happy with. I'm gonna let him go after him first, and then just hopefully something happens as the day gets on a little later. It's about 2:30ish, maybe a little earlier than that, but things are definitely starting to heat up for us. Well, we got back out here about 5:30 this afternoon. We've been glassing all of this real big country for at least 2 hours. We've been out here hitting it pretty hard looking, and I mean, we haven't seen a single deer yet. We've got the wind in our favor, which is always a good thing. We're gonna go do a little push to the to the west of us. The wind would be right in our face, and we think there's a really good chance that we run into the deer up there. I mean, there's just beds and sign everywhere, and it's where we ran into that buck earlier today. So I think these next couple hours are going to be pretty good. It's always a struggle when you're not seeing deer. I mean, we know they're right here below us, but we just can't pick them out. So we'll keep you updated, and hopefully something works out. Alright guys, it's day 2 of our archery hunt out here. Just spotted a group of deer moving through these trees, and one was a buck for sure. I don't really know if he's what he is, but we're gonna go in real slow. Just try and make our way through there. Got an awesome view of the sunrise as we put a stalk on one. Let's go make it happen. Well, we haven't had much luck today seeing much of anything. We've had a pretty couple does come in, and I've seen one fork horn so far today. But I just got into an area that I think the big bucks are in. I just found get in here early tomorrow morning and sit, and hopefully they'll come into us. What's up, guys? We're about halfway through day 3 of the archery hunt. We decided to try something new today. I came and I set this blind up. Got the bow right there. We've got some pretty good cover from this tree and this deadfall in front of us. We've got good shooting lanes this way. And if doesn't need be, we've got shooting lanes behind me. I'm imagining the deer are gonna come from that way and feed through here. There's tracks everywhere. There's a lot of beds in here, so I think this spot's gonna be really hot in the morning and afternoons. We're gonna see if we can make something happen. I'm not super hopeful for today just because I set this up today. But we're gonna do our best to see what can happen. We've got the phone scope set up right here to hopefully record a kill shot. And when I'm all ready, I'm gonna have the camera set up right there for me to draw back and take a shot. Alright, what's up, guys? It's the last week of the archery hunt. I ran on the mountain with my buddy, and we're side hilling through all this stuff that he's got trail cam pics of a really cool buck, and we think there's a few cows and calves in the area. I bought a hunter's choice tag yesterday, so if I see something, it's probably gonna get shot. I haven't been doing very many updates because there hasn't been much to do. It's been too hot, so we got out here today. It's real nice and cool, and I might run up here tomorrow. But I've already ran into 2 little 2 points and a doe at like 12 yards. That was something loud up there. But we're gonna get into something here, I feel. We just got back into the road. Yeah. Finished our hike, didn't see anything else, but me and Tyler almost jumped on the bike pole. We got him into 45 yards and he just pegged me and turned and walked away. But I've never had an elk come into like elk calls or anything, and I've never elk hunted, but that was the coolest thing I've ever done. I was shaking so damn bad. But hopefully we can get a deer or an elk to cooperate with us and show up a little bit later today. Right now we're just heading towards the Wheelers. Oh man, we're making our way through this open cut. We just got into some trees. There's been a lot of elk sign running through here. Looks like a couple cows and calf or something like that. But we've let a few cow call rips and haven't really got anything, and we're not seeing deer. So we kind of just sat up right here in the shade, and we're gonna glass all of this. I'm really focused on that yellow stuff over there, but these cuts look really good. Tyler knows what he's doing when he's up here, and he knows how to get into the yellow, so hopefully we can make something happen. I've never really shot animal up here in the mountain. Everything I've shot's been like low desert country. So I think if I see anything legal, I'm gonna shoot it, for deer at least. Because I want to back something out and feel accomplished in here. But if I see any elk, no matter what it is, it's going down. Deer, I'll probably shoot something that's... I don't want to take a 2-point, but if I see a 2-point that gets my blood pumping, I'm gonna shoot him. But if he's got 3 points on one side, he's going down no matter what. Hopefully we can make something happen. I know it's been a pretty slow video, but it's gonna get better. Well, we didn't have any luck getting into any of the elk that we were after. The buddy that we came up with that didn't walk with us, he heard all the cows mewing and milling around down in the bottom, and they were probably just a mile ahead of us the whole time. We were getting into wet pee and squishy poop, and we could smell them, but we never got close enough to hear them or see them. But he said they were right there in front of us, and when we finally got back to the ATVs, we could hear a bull bugle back clear from where we started. So one of my other buddies invited me to come and stay with them overnight, so we're gonna go into the area where we heard that bugle. They've been in there a lot after some bulls, so hopefully we can get into an elk tomorrow or maybe a deer. I don't care, I just want to shoot some. So thanks for following along. I know these videos have probably been pretty boring, but they're gonna get better, I promise. These guys have seen them in around here for the last couple weeks, and I just started up here yesterday, so they should be here somewhere. We're gonna find them. Stopped here for a little lunch, but we just got about where we want to be. We're walking through an old burn. Just sitting here making a game plan. It's still early. It's about 8:45. We're just snacking a little bit. I just put some mountain ops in me, so we're gonna get something done. It's been a decent hike already this morning. We're right about the 2-mile mark, a little farther, but we ran into a couple cows and one decent buck that I was gonna shoot, but never got a shot at him. I've got today's probably my last day to elk hunt, maybe tomorrow, and then I've got my deer tag that runs to the rifle hunt, which is about the end of October, so we've got time to make it done. These two have multi-season elk tags, so they've got a while. They only want a bull, but if a calf with box runs in front of me, I'm gonna shoot it. Right now we're all running down to a water hole. We've been cow calling along the way, and we just heard a cow respond up ahead a little bit, so we're just gonna take it slow and hopefully we can run into something. We're all pretty beat. I think we're on about mile 3.5 back in here. I mean, just look at this stuff. Is elky stuff, so we've all got a feeling it's gonna go down. We all decided we're gonna stay one more night, so it gives me one more night to get it done. Hopefully we run into something. Well, we're almost all hiked all the way out of the hellhole. We're side hilling this shit. It don't look steep, but I promise it is. We just climbed from all the way over that ridge. We're at the bottom of that. We're finally getting kinda to the top. We've got a couple more pushes, but we haven't laid eyes on anything in a while. Haven't heard much either. We sat that pond for about 2 hours, and there's fresh shine, but it wasn't much. We got all the way to the top. We heard 2 bugles coming from the Quakies we were just in, and we decided there hasn't been enough activity to go back down in there and get it. We aren't even positive that it was a bull. It might have been a person, so we're gonna finish the push all the way up to the road and never go back down in that hellhole again. Well, it's officially my last morning to hunt for elk, and really my last morning to hunt for deer. We're getting set up in a spot that I went to a couple days ago and ran into that spike bull. We're gonna see if we can't call something in. And these guys got a badass buck on camera. and we'll see if we can get him in. He's cool as hell. I call him Danny Clubber. He's just got a tripod on the top, just character buck from hell. But we're gonna give her hell this morning, and then we're gonna run off the mountain, and we'll hunt a little bit in town, around town this weekend, or this week. But I can't get too far because we all got work, so we'll get something done. Well, we just got back up to the truck. I missed that buck 3 times. At 60, 70, and then 40. There's no excuse for it other than I got buck fever and I was excited. I mean, I've never shot a mountain deer before, and I was so excited to finally get a buck and pack it out and everything. I wanted it bad, and I was shaking, and it sucked. It sucks. He wasn't huge. He's 2-point. He's probably wide as his ears, maybe not quite, but we were just sitting there cow calling and they came in. I was pumped, but it sucks that I couldn't make it happen. There's really nothing that makes you feel worse than that, especially when I just couldn't get it together. I missed that first shot and it just sent me into panic mode of, oh my god, I gotta get it done. So we're gonna go to a new spot, and I mean, hopefully something happens, but I think that was my chance, and unfortunately I blew it this time. Well, that's gonna wrap up our hunt for pretty much wraps up the 2020 archery hunt. It was an exciting one, that's for sure. I mean, before this weekend I filmed a little, but not much. It was real frustrating, but we got up here, we had chances, we had opportunities, and it was fun. I'll be back up here next year for sure, and I'll be back up here for muzzleloader, early rifle, and rifle for sure. But thank you so much to the Bridges and my good friend Tyler for bringing me up here. Couldn't be more appreciative. But I'll see you guys soon in the next video.